welcome back to some more gaming on the Grand Zulu Gaming channel, and today we are out with a new indie game. This game's been out for about 3 or 4 days now, probably a little bit more, and I thought I'd pick it up sooner rather than later. And I have been itching to play this game, as I'm sure you have too. But then again, you may have already seen this on other people's channels, and if you have, then that's fine, and you'll know what's going on and how it's going to go on. But I am not the best at this game, so, you know, slow paced. It's going to be very slow until we get into the groove of things. So all of this, you know, valleys, terrains are small, yeah, that's fine. Climate fair, disasters are on, the starting conditions are not hard, but they're not easy either. So that's okay. Town name, Banished. Yeah. Not sure what the point in naming your town is anyway, because it's not actually going to recreate your town, because this is a medieval town builder. So here we are, we have been banished from our previous town, and as you can see, we have now resided over here. Now we're going to pause the game whilst we get set up. We're on the edge of a lake, I believe. Yeah, on the edge of a lake. Okay, so if we just zoom the map up a little bit, we've got a pretty big area here, which is good. It means we can expand out this way, and we can use this area over here for hunting and gathering. We won't have to destroy it to do any hunting and gathering. But let's get our menus set up first. So we want this, this, and this. Oh no, we don't want the map. The map is not something we want. I can't close it. There we go. That's what I wanted. And now we've lost our town. Brilliant. Right, if we move this across, put the professions over here, the event log down in the bottom, and we'll keep this over here as well. So it's early spring in Banished. We've got 1800 food, 200 firewood, 220. Oh, is that logs or firewood? Oh, I see. They're not actually on the boxes. They're logs, firewood, and food. And we've got some iron and coal, etc. So we've got 10 labourers, and the first thing we want to do is set up our food supply. Now, seeing as this is the middle of winter, or oh no, it's just gone the middle of winter, so it's early spring, we can set up some crop fields. Now, 15 by 15 is something that we want to go for to, you know, achieve the biggest we can. So we put one crop field here, and one crop field. Oh, it's too large. One crop field. Come on, 15 by 15. Yeah. That should then allow us to do some building, and we want to really allow our people to build. So they're now cutting down the trees and the logs to build. So if we zoom back in, we can see that this is as it's on time to 5 speed. It's going pretty quick, and they're doing pretty well. I'll just slow down a little bit. They're doing pretty well clearing out the area to build on. Now oh, it's still, really, is it still stuck on that? Oh, let's just move that back across. So now they're building our crop field, and they have had to remove 42 out of 44 trees, and in this one they're going to start afterwards. But we've got 10 labourers, which is good, because we can't actually add anywhere else into any of these professions yet, because there is actually no professions. Now, corn is what we're going to go for first. So we need some farmers. So if we add some people to work on this farm, out of... Why has it now gone down to 1? Huh, strange. As you can obviously tell, I'm not brilliant at this game, and so there will be a few blunders here and there. I want to try and bring this back up. Ah, here we go. To 4. So this is one thing I'm not very happy about. This game hasn't got perfect tooltip mapping, but it's to be expected of a new game. And my OCD is going to go mad now because we didn't actually put enough, put it in the right spot. Now, this is telling me that storage for logs and things are near. So we now want to make some people some farmers. So if we got 4 farmers out so they can work the fields, this is all good. Now the next thing we want to do, since it's spring we don't need to build houses. The next thing we want to do is rectify the wood situation. Now if we go to resources, you can see that we've got a pretty big area over here and around here for us to chop down some wood. Now if we get a woodcutter, that will turn firewood logs into firewood, but we don't want that. What we want, if I can actually find it, is a woodcutter's hut. Gatherer's hut, hunting cabin, fishing dock, pasture, orchard, crop field. Huh. Very strange. Ah, a woodcutter. See, I knew this is what we needed. No, see, now the woodcutter is used to chop logs into firewood. That's not what we want. We want a forester's lodge. Oh dear, guys, how bad is that? I couldn't even find the forester's lodge. Now, we'll put the forester's lodge out here, so that it can use this big radius to chop down the logs that we're going to need. So again, speed up time, get some people out there working on that. Now we need some builders, so if we allocate some more people to become builders, they should all sort of wander towards here. And if you're a labourer, you sort of don't really have a job, so you just do whatever's needed. So lots of people are going to, if we speed up time, are going to head towards the Forester's Lodge. Now once they head towards the Forester's Lodge, this will be good for us, because this means that, yes, I know the storage is full, but this means that they can start working on this and we can get some more people to actually work in the town. Now we want to build a road. It's going to be a dirt road for now, and this road's going to come right through the middle of the town, which means this is going to help us prepare for where we need to put things. Now we haven't got many people. We've got 19 people, and you know, we've got a lot of food for 19 people, so food isn't something we need to worry about straight away. Now if we zoom back in, you can see that we need to build some houses. Now, building houses along the road is probably a good idea. So, if we we need to flip it round eventually. So, we'll get to that. But this is the idea of where we're going to build some houses. So, they've gone out and built the Forester's Lodge. No, they're removing the logs, so they've not done this yet, which is, you know, we're getting there slowly but surely. Another way we can sort of rectify the food situation is by building a fishing dock. Now if we get the fishing dock out here, we can, oh no, we could sort of put it around here, you know, somewhere around here. No, it will do. So we'll eventually get to this too, and eventually build it around here. Now, as you can see, they're working on putting down the crop fields, but there's nobody working here because I didn't set it. So here we go. More farmers are going to come and work over here. So we're going to be a bit behind the food now because I actually forgot to set that as something we needed to do. So as you can see, good old builders are eventually going to come around to doing this, and you know, I think for early summer we're going to be in a good position for the winter. But just to make sure, we can put a gatherer's hut out here. Now, gathering huts, you know, nuts and berries sort of food, so we need to keep it away from the town, but not too obscurely, not so obscurely located that, you know, that nobody knows where it is, basically. So I think, you know, we should scout for a position or where to put this first. But we'll get to that eventually. And so some deer, you know, the food situation is going to be pretty easy actually, I think. Now we could, you know, tell the labourers to sort of raise the priority of this, which, if I remember rightly, is here. So we'll increase the priority of that, so people will think, oh, this is more important than this, and they'll slowly move over towards here. And, you know, that way we'll get things done. So guys, this has been my sort of failed attempt at the first episode of Let's Play Banished. If you've enjoyed this indie game Let's Play, please leave a like and a comment, and give me some instructions of what I need to do next, because, as you all know, I have no idea what I'm doing. See you guys later.